The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is the world's largest voluntary health organization dedicated to funding blood cancer research, education, and patient services.
The New Mexico El Paso Chapter of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is searching for his 2012 Man and Woman of the Year, and during this 10-week campaign, candidates raise funds to help find cures for blood cancers.
That's great. It's wonderful. And Judi Hines is the Society's campaign manager and is with us this morning. Hi, Judi.
Hi, guys.
Good morning.
Good to have you back here.
Thanks.
And, you know, I want us to start by talking about the programs and the services that the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society actually provide.
Of course. So our mission is to cure blood cancers and to provide aid for the families and patients and their families. So we provide financial assistance, we provide support such as support groups that are facilitated by local hospitals, and then we also spend a lot of the dollars that we raise toward research because, again, our mission is to find a cure.
Exactly, absolutely. So, okay, so now let's talk a little bit about this Man and Woman of the Year. What are the details?
So essentially it's a fundraising contest. We nominate people that we see as local philanthropic leaders who are willing to give us 10 weeks of their life. It kicked off last Wednesday and will go through mid-May, and they fundraise on behalf of our organization, and at the end of the 10 weeks, the woman who raises the most dollars and the man who raises the most dollars is our Man and Woman of the Year.
I love it.
Can you tell us a little bit about the candidates this year?
Of course. So we have 6 fantastic candidates. We have 2 candidates for Woman of the Year. First is Dara Umbrice. Our second is Diane Schultes. And then we have 4 men vying for that title: Rob Required, Anthony Marquez, Ethan Sims, and George San Miguel.
And George already is talking about it on Facebook. Last night, he was like, help me, we have to make this happen. And I love him. I'm sorry, I don't mean to show favoritism, but I love George. I do. And I love the fact that they're so excited about this. And you know, it's such a tough, heavy, serious topic to talk about. But when you know that you're doing something that could possibly find a cure and you're helping get everybody aware, I think it's a wonderful campaign. It's a great idea. So how do they specifically raise that money?
It's up to each candidate. It's a very individualized program. So basically, whatever the candidate brings to the table, they usually leverage that as a way to fundraise. So I have candidates who are hosting golf tournaments. I have candidates who are hosting wine tasting parties, volleyball tournaments. I mean, just it's all over the board, just depending on who their network is and what their friends would like to do to help make a difference.
Yeah, that's great.
That is good. Now, I want to ask you one question. How close do you think we are to finding a cancer or cure for blood cancer?
Well, one of the reasons why one of our main focuses really is toward research is because we really are on the cutting edge with some of the blood cancers that we cover and that we take care of on finding a cure. So, and although our focus is blood cancers, a lot of the drugs that we've developed in the past really have helped create treatment possibilities for other cancers outside of what we cover.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So how does that money that's earned and raised, how does that actually support the programs?
Well, in addition to the financial assistance and the support groups that we facilitate, in fiscal 2011, we provided $38 million as an organization to patients.
Wow.
And like I was saying, a lot of our research has resulted in really successful treatments like Gleevec and Rituxan, who really, have really made more promising fights in the fight against cancers for a lot of our patients.
Wow, that's hopeful, right? To hear those numbers.
I mean, they're getting so, technology is getting so advanced now, and you hear it all the time with everything. Like, they're getting so much closer to cures for this and for that, and so hopefully this money in this time when we have so many brilliant people working on these things, hopefully this money can get that done. And of course, it's wonderful that there's the support too going to the folks who are dealing with it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So how can the viewers who are watching right now get involved in the campaign?
Well, they can visit our website, www.mwoy.org/NM, and take a look at the bios of all of the candidates that I just mentioned. Pick your favorite.
Nice.
You've already obviously advocated for one.
I'm an objective television host. I didn't say anything.
And then in addition to supporting a candidate through a donation or signing up for one of their fundraising events, any of the viewers can purchase tickets to our grand finale, which will be Saturday, May 19th, and that'll be a formal evening of dinner, dancing, live and silent auction, and it'll be a really good time. And we'll announce the winners.
How fun.
That's awesome. So much fun, and then the money, of course, all going to a great cause. And the grand finale celebration sounds like it's going to be
It always
super
is.
fun.
And tell us one more time when that is.
It's Saturday, May 19th. It's at the Embassy Suites of Albuquerque.
Oh, fantastic.
Great.
Love it. Thank you so much for joining us, Judi, and thanks for what you're doing. This is very important, and we appreciate it so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. And still ahead on New Mexico Style, we're tossing pizzas and feeding hungry New Mexicans.